Hello everyone, I'm Super Mario Sunclover, and welcome to Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. Now, this is a game I've been wanting to do for a while now. I just haven't really found a suitable time to really do an LP of it until now. So, I thought, since it's kind of a Halloween themed game, even though it's not really scary per se, I thought, why not do this for, like, October or whatever? I think it fits. Now, all of these are taken up, so I'm gonna have to delete one of these. Just file one, why not? But yeah, I've been looking forward to doing this game for a while now. And, well, now that we're finally doing it, let's begin. A pretty shallow intro, like, I've never been good at introducing things, but either way, let's get into this. Now, since the game never explains this, I may as well explain like what's going on here. There isn't many people that don't know what the story is for this game at this point, but for those that don't know, basically Luigi won a contest that he didn't even enter, and he won a mansion. Basically, Mario was gonna meet him outside of the mansion, right, like around here, and congratulate with him inside the mansion. But seeing as how he's not even here, something's clearly up, you know? It's a pretty simple premise. And it's really different from what you would usually see from a Mario game. Especially a launch title for a system. Because, like, keep in mind, this game launched with the GameCube, so you didn't have Mario 64, 2, or even Sunshine. You had Luigi's Mansion, and it was like... The GameCube was a really weird period, like... It was a very experimental time for Nintendo, I feel, because you had games like Wind Waker, Luigi's Mansion as we're playing now, Sunshine, even like Twilight Princess and all that. All those games, and a lot more, experimented with like already existing IPs to a really high standard, you know? Because like, they were trying to move away from like the olden days and basically like go to the future, I guess, with new ideas and stuff. Because a lot of this was really weird back in the day when the GameCube first released. Like no, I don't think anyone would have expected Luigi to have his own game in a haunted mansion, you know? We had to suck up ghosts and all that. Because like, this game didn't really have that much recognition back then. It was, I don't think it was until like a few years back or so when this game actually got like the recognition it deserved. Because like, a lot of people when it first came out, I feel just skipped out on it because of how different it was. Which is a real shame. But yeah, basically, this is a new character to the series. I think he's new. Like, at this point, Professor Egad has never been in a game before. So yeah, this is, well, as I said, Professor Egad. He's the inventor for a lot of things in the Mario series. Well, most notably, the Poltergust 3000 and 5000, and Flood. And also, I think he made the ink brush that Bowser Jr. uses as well. So, yeah. But yeah, we can't really do anything about the ghost now because we only have a flashlight. So, let's see what the professor has to say. Oh, what's next, you ask? I don't even know what voice to give this guy, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Yep, like as I said. Alright. So now we have the basic controls here. Basically, well, let's see. I'm gonna stick with standard controls because that's what I'm used to. Basically, how this works is that, yeah. You have to use a vacuum cleaner or the Poltergust 3000. But how to do that is you basically hold B to like wait, change the direction. Okay. So what you need to do is basically turn your flashlight off and then shine a light into him by like letting go of B again and then using R to suck them up basically. You can also like use the C stick to make their health go down quicker, but you have to be in the angle has to be at a certain way. It's kind of weird to explain, but basically if they're like the opposite. If they're the opposite direction from you, the health's gonna go down really fast, as opposed to if they're like wiggling around everywhere, the health's gonna take a little bit more time to like sink down, I guess. But again, if you use a C stick as well, it's basically double the suction. If you wanna call it anything. Alright, now it's going to be a full room of them. You don't have to worry about these guys attacking you, because they don't. They're just tutorial ghosts. And it really feels good to do stuff like that. Yeah! I think the maximum is 10, because I clearly saw... I saw one disappear, so... Alright, so well, if we go to the gallery, we see that we can't really do anything here now, because there's like, just angel statues, and just a big, it's not really a big gallery, pretty small, but, yeah, this room looks nice, I guess, but, yeah, we can't really find anything here now, because we just started the game. Basically, though, we're gonna fill this place up with portrait ghosts. And I'll get into that when we get to them. Alright. Okay, basically what he's talking about is when you press X, you'll get the Game Boy Horror out. And basically what it does is that you can look around and then if you press A near things, Luigi will say something like, "Oh, this looks nice," or "Maybe I should suck this ghost up when this happens," or stuff like that. Or rather, I think the ghost gives you like some insight of what to do sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much it in here. There's not much else to see. So if you press Y if you press Y, you'll see a little map which can be helpful. Not really here. And if you press Z, it's basically your results so far. So, it can be helpful. Yeah, let's go back. Alright. You see this cutscene like, I want to say like 6 times, at least. Because like you have now, and it's like every time you go to a new area or whatever, it happens again. Leave it to me.
Yeah, thanks, Luigi.
Alright, yeah. Toad can actually be helpful, because like, he'll let you save your game every time you talk to him. So, also this, for some reason, this chandelier falls because you know paranormal activity and all that. I don't know if I don't know if that happens in the Europe, like the was it the American region? I forget what the region's called, but you know, but I feel like this version of the game is actually a little bit harder because I actually don't think it's possible to get an A rank, and unless you're on like the second quest, so to speak. So I think you have to get like 1,000,000. The money you have to get is like 1,000,000 or something. And no matter how good you are at like getting money and like not taking any damage, I don't think you'll ever get enough to get I can't talk. I don't think you'll ever get enough to have like 1,000,000. At least in this version. That's what I hear anyway. I don't know if it's true or not. But yeah, that's like a big thing about this game though. Like, depending on how much money you have by the end of the game, the more like the better rank you'll get at the end of the game. Basically, you just want to make sure you like check every little thing just to make sure if it has money or not. And there are some secret ghosts that do give you money as well, but those I will get to eventually. Like, I think that there's one coming up not too long from now, actually. Alright. So like as we were taught by Egad, basically just turn your light off until they appear and then shine them up. Careful though, because if you just shine your light on them and just keep it like that, basically like this, they'll just vanish. You have to be pretty quick sometimes. And that's it. We do get introduced to new variants on the ghosts as we go through the game, so things aren't going to be this easy later on. So you know, make sure you have practice in and you like understand how the game works pretty soon. Otherwise, you're gonna get your butt kicked pretty easily. Let's see if I can. I feel like I can get this to give us some money or something. There we go, okay. Yeah, every time you get a key, it'll do that little like jingle and animation, and then you'll see where the key needs to be put, like what door you need to use it for. Right, no. Okay. Now, I didn't really want that to be my first time to... I didn't really want that to be the first time to be attacked, but whatever. I'll live. Right, new type of ghost. Basically, it's basically just a slimmer version of the orange ghost, except when they try to punch you, they go really far, which can get really annoying, especially when you're going up against multiple pink ghosts. Or really when you're trying to multitask in general, it can get pretty annoying. There we go. Yeah, like I said, check everything. You never know what could be there. Yeah. Alright, first things first. Yes! Yeah, those guys. Basically, they're hiding somewhere in the room. they're not in every room in the game, but there's like they're always in the same area. So if you memorize their location, you shouldn't have an issue. What you do need to worry about though is that they're called speedy spirits. And basically what that means, as you think, is that they're really, really fast, like Sonic speed fast. And you really want to like catch them as soon as you can, because like they can like go past your sight really fast, and most of the time when that happens, I accidentally flash my light on them too much, and I don't react fast enough to suck them up, and then they just disappear, which in turn makes it so you can't get them. Well, basically what I mean by that is that if a speedy spirit disappears but because of your flashlight, you can't... Dang it. You won't be able to like make them appear ever again. They're pretty much gone permanently until you start the game again. Which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? But yeah. They're a little thing you need to watch out for if you want to get like the best rank. And there we go. Hi Toad. How you doing? And for some reason, Toad being happy makes the place light up. And why don't you save? There you go. I was wondering why you weren't doing that. Also, those plants will be used later on, so you'll see. I don't think it's gonna be until a little bit later. Actually, no. Yeah, I think it's in Area 2 when we get introduced to the elements, but we'll see. Yeah, also, it's a good thing to check things twice as well, even if you've already been in a room, because sometimes, as you saw there, more money could appear.